Welcome back to Soulsborne News, the most trusted source for all things Souls and Souls-like. I'm MTK. Let's do this. In our first story today, we have some news about Black Myth Wukong's DLC. The massive success of this game, I'm sure, probably has this DLC on the fast track, and we already have some news about it. In an article over on pushsquare.com, the article goes over a lot of different things. The 18 million copies sold in just 2 weeks on PS5 and PC. It also talks about the accusation of a secret exclusivity deal between Sony and Black Myth Wukong, or Game Science rather, which honestly, I don't think that's true. I think that if there was an exclusivity deal, there'd be no reason for PlayStation to hide it. They don't hide any of their other exclusivity deals. They may as well put it out there like they do everything else. So you can take that or leave that. But the most interesting thing, and the reason this is a topic at all, is that the article outlines an expansion is now in development for the game, which developers hopes will maintain the popularity of the release for many years to come. And this is according to Bloomberg. This will be on a similar scale to Elden Ring's excellent Shadow of the Erdtree add-on, which significantly built on the foundations of the FromSoft favorite. So, if the DLC for this game is anything like Shadow of the Erdtree in scope and scale, we're talking about a massive DLC with a ton of added new content, which is super exciting because if you haven't played Black Myth Wukong, it's an outstanding game. You should definitely try it. And so a DLC for this game, the bigger the better, baby. It would seem that Bloodborne is nearing a debut on PC. Now, you may be hearing that and you think, oh great, PlayStation has finally done the right thing and done something with the Bloodborne franchise. But you would be wrong about that. This is coming from the account Pirate Nation, which is the group that has been working on the PS4 emulator to be able to play Bloodborne on PC. And they just posted on September 4th, Bloodborne PC will be playable in 2 weeks. And then they have the gameplay for the Orphan Koss fight there as an example. Now, this is obviously great news. I am super excited about this, not really because I plan on playing it on PC, because I don't really play on PC, but it's a great thing for the community. People have been wanting this on PC, wanting a remaster, wanting a sequel, wanting something to be done with Bloodborne for years now, literal years now. And it's taken a group of fans with a little bit of knowledge and some time to actually get it done. So although it's a great thing for the community, I would say it's also a stain on PlayStation. I mean, come on. Why could you have not done something like this way before now? There are rumors that it's coming or soon, but there's always rumors that it's coming soon. Why do the fans of your games have to step up and do what you should do for your community? It's a poor look, if I could put it in a nice way. So it's great. I love it, but come on, PlayStation. Really? Buckle in, because this one's got a little bit of drama to it. Enotria The Last Song is a Souls-like that is set to release on September 19th, and it was supposed to release on PlayStation, PC, and Xbox. Well, that was until September 2nd, when they made this announcement on their website. Now, to cut to the important part, down here it says, unfortunately at this time we have to announce an indefinite delay of the Xbox version. And the article goes on, but it doesn't really give much detail more than that, which obviously led to a lot of questions as to why did this happen. And a lot of people were posting all kinds of crazy things. People were saying that Sony had a hand in it and there's another secret exclusivity deal. They were threatening to refund the game because they were claiming that the developers were at fault. All kinds of crazy things were going on. And so this led them to eventually post a comment underneath the post that they made linking to that announcement on their website. And it says, we believe that Xbox is blessed with a huge gaming community, and we would love to release Enotria on your platform as fast as possible, as we spent a lot of money and resources to make it happen. But this task is nearly impossible with Microsoft taking months to reply to us when we have the game ready for submission. If you'd like to help, please let Xbox know about our situation. If we had a dedicated Xbox account manager help us out, this issue would not exist. Thank you so much. So you can see there seems to be some kind of miscommunication between Xbox and the developers themselves. Obviously, as with most things, it's not all the crazy things that people are claiming it was. It turned out to be something simple as that. Well, that post actually worked, and Xbox must have gotten word of that, because a couple hours, or I should say a couple days rather, after this post, the Enotria account posted this. We would like to officially thank Phil Spencer and his team for reaching out to us so promptly and helping us to resolve our situation. And they go on to thank the community. And then at the end here it says, we are working closely with Microsoft and we hope this collaboration will lead to the game's release for Xbox as soon as possible. So it seems that the Xbox release might be happening sooner rather than later, although it will not be happening on release day. At least that's what it looks like right now. But I mean, come on guys. We should cut the developers a little bit more slack. They work very hard to create these games and get them out on as many platforms as they can. It benefits them to have them on more platforms rather than fewer platforms. So there's nothing that they are doing, and there's nothing that Sony is doing. There's no proof that Sony is, in the back rooms wheeling and dealing. They do all that stuff publicly for the most part. So we need to cut them a little bit more slack than this, but I am glad that the issue seems to be resolved and we will be getting an Xbox version, because honestly, it's best for the community that it's on all platforms. So good job to them, and I'm glad that Xbox reached out. The third and final DLC for Remnant 2 should be coming pretty soon. In a post that they made back on July 25th, it says our third and final DLC, The Dark Horizon, is coming in September, which would be this month. Now, this was originally supposed to release within the first year of the game's life, which obviously did not happen. In fact, later on in the article, they cite, we've made the difficult decision to move back the release of our third DLC so that we have more time to deliver you the best possible experience that you deserve. Now listen, this is actually something that I wish more developers would do. I would much rather a game come out late and be polished and smooth than come out on time and be clunky and awful. So good on them. I wish that more would do it. But they do state at the end of the article here that it's the most expansive DLC for Remnant 2, and there's a brand new game mode along with a whole new progression system. So it sounds like it's going to be really awesome. I can't wait to jump in. Remnant 2 is one of my favorite Souls-likes. I really enjoyed both of them, and I'm excited for it. I will, of course, keep an eye out for it, and as soon as we have a release date, I'll be letting you guys know. Khazan the First Berserker is a Souls-like currently slated to release next year, I believe. And the account Fextra Life, he got a chance to go play the game at Gamescom a couple weeks ago. And he posted a YouTube video talking about his experience with the game. And some of the things he said, first of all, was that the game seemed to be like it was going to be a really good game. But aside from that, the most important thing, and the reason I'm bringing this up, is he said that in his entire time playing the game at the event, he was not able to defeat one singular boss. Not one boss. He played many other games there, and he was able to beat all those bosses. But with this game in particular, he wasn't able to beat one. Now, we're not talking about a noob here. We're talking about a guy who's played all the Souls games. He has like 2,500 hours in Elden Ring. This guy has got good, okay? And he wasn't able to beat a singular boss, which means we could be looking at the hardest Souls-like that has ever been made, potentially. Obviously, we don't know. We won't know until the game's release, but I thought it was really interesting, and you might want to get your big boy pants on for this one. And of course, I will leave a link in the description so you can go watch the video for yourself. Those are all the stories that I wanted to go over with you today. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.